Hey guys, how's it going? Well, Outlaw, yeah, I haven't streamed in about a week, and when I saw that this map was in the testing list to come to Farm Sim 19, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stream it from 17 tonight for those who didn't play 17 so they could see it a little bit, see what it's kind of like. Yeah, that was good, Charles. that was, I was laughing so hard. Oh my gosh. Hey, Hellman, how you doing? Good to see you. Dirk, how are you? Yeah, this is Farm Sim 17. As I was just telling Outlaw Buck and Beep, um, this map is now in the testing list at Giants to come to Farm Sim 19. So I decided to stream it tonight to show it off to those who haven't seen it before, those who are new to 19. So something a little different. I'm doing all right. My side hurts from laughing at Clutch's stream so much, but that's the way it is when he starts doing stuff like that at the end. Especially with that added realism for vehicles mod that he's got going on right now. Console it is. Yep. Yeah, it's on the PC list, but hopefully it should hopefully Buck come to console. At least I'm hoping, because I don't see why not. But then again, Bjornholm from FS15 came to PC and didn't come to console for whatever reason. I guess the modder just didn't want to do the work, but there shouldn't have been much to do because I saw no signs, no brands of any kind that uh, you know, for why it shouldn't make it, to console. It should be just ready to go. Of course, I don't know how to test mods at Giants. I don't know what what they have to do to approve something. So there's got to be something more to it than what I know. But yeah, it looked like it was perfectly fine for console. I was going to stream Westbridge Hills tonight, but it's still broken, so I decided to hold off on that. Then I thought, well, I'll stream the Pacific Northwest, because it just had an update for seasons. But then, like I said, I saw this was on the list, so I'm like, no, I'll just go for this, because I haven't played this one in a long time, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time tonight trying to figure out where I left off the last time I played this. Let's see. I should have. Well, I've got a lot of straw bales. Okay, I'm not going to need any straw for a while. Ah, there, that's what I'm looking for. The auto load bale trailer. Bingo. Switch tractors to the JCB Fast Track and head right back where I came from. Farm Sim 15 actually is where I got my start, Dirk. I wasn't doing YouTube or anything back then, but that's what I started playing. Was 15. So that's why Bjornholm has a special place with me. That's one of my favorite maps of all time, because that's the first map I ever played. So I missed that one. There we go. Boy, some of these bales. So, you want to see the map? I can do that. There it is. Let me turn off the grass, because I have a lot of grass fields on here, so you can see what it looks like as far as where the fields are. Right agribusiness. That has a great demand, though. I think that's potatoes or something like that. But that's the general layout of the fields. It's just a standard 2x map, you know. Yeah, there's extended Goldcrest. Hey, men. There's extended Goldcrest where they spread it out into a 4x and made it multi-fruit and all that. But this of course was the American base game map in 17, which I actually like it better than Ravenport. I was kind of disappointed with Ravenport. Oh, you're on 360, so you don't get mods, huh? Yeah. You're very limited. Well, of course, for console for 17 and 19, there's mods, but not on 15. So, but I don't know about on Xbox 360. I mean, I know that like the Xbox One. I don't play Xbox, so I don't know all the details. Oh, yeah, you gotta get it connected to Xbox Live in order to be able to download mods, dude. That's for sure. See, I only need PlayStation Plus if I want to play multiplayer. I need internet in order to get mods, but I don't need to have like the paid subscription service. And it's full. I'd ask everybody what's going on tonight, but I just saw all of you in Clutch's stream, so yeah. Hey Cecil. You're limited to 100 slots. I wonder if the slots are different on Xbox than they are on PS4, because PS4 the slot count is much higher for what you can have and all that, so sounds like it's different. Yeah, I know he is, but yeah, that would be cool, Hallman, but maybe if Sony and Microsoft would agree, you'd get cross for console, but you won't get PC and console together because of the mod situation, because of all the different mods that they can get. Did I miss saying hi to you earlier, Beep? I thought I said hi to you. Or are you saying hi to somebody else? I gotta clean up this This grass they're kicking out here too. Oh, okay, Beep. I wanted to make sure. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I said hi to him because he was like one of the first people in here. I'm going to be playing a lot of catch up here, just trying to get... figuring out what I have and haven't done since the last time I played this one. If you look at the money, you can see I've put a lot of hours into this one because... yeah. I've made some money on this map. So this... the object isn't to make money on this one anymore, it's just to have fun. Oh, come on. Looks like there's a lot more grass. Hey, how's it going, B&K? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it looks like there was a lot more grass kicked out than there was, because that actually wasn't very much. I'll just dump it in here for now. So, Farmer Men, if you're still in here, are we streaming on Hazard tomorrow night, hopefully, since we weren't able to do it the last couple of nights, or what do you think, what do you think? Yeah, console does not get a lot of the script mods, does not get a lot of the crazy mods. There are certain brands that console doesn't get because they're not licensed. All the mods have to be approved by Sony and Microsoft, so there's certain things that they say, you know, you can't have on console, like certain scripts and everything, so you're not going to see, unless it's built into the base game, like Course Play or Follow Me. Seasons was a big surprise when it made it to console in 17, because being a script mod, I didn't think it would, but somehow they were able to make it work. A new ATS profile for streaming there, Cecil? Right on. If you guys want to see one of the, well, actually right now, the most miles, the top driver in Clutch's trucking company, hey Joe, if you want to see the top driver in miles for Clutch's trucking company, click on Cecil Simulations right there and give him a sub. He's getting his YouTube and Twitch thing on, and like I said, he's the top in the company right now for miles. So You will see me at time to time in some of Farmer Men's trucking streams. You will see me in uh, Men's PC multiplayer streams as well. Clutch! What's happening? Great stream tonight, dude. I was laughing so hard through some of that. I think Bill Dump is still in timeout. My finger slipped a couple times. I haven't seen him in here, so I don't know what happened to Bill. Oh man. Well, you know, I'm wearing my noise canceling headphones with the microphone that I use for streaming. I was wearing it during Clutch's stream. It wasn't really that loud for me. It was alright. I've heard louder things. Maybe I'm going deaf from all the years of heavy metal. Probably. But, still, I was just laughing. Oh, that's fine, Brianna. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna need this up at... Oh, Dirk was listening with the earbuds. Ooh, yeah. My condolences to your hearing, dude. My condolences. I gotta open the main farm. I got, I have a HyperX headset, Holman. It's good if you're gonna do either. I have it because I do both PC and console gaming. And it was like $60 at GameStop, so it wasn't too bad. Actually, I got mine for $30 because it was marked as used because the packaging was damaged. Hey, Whammer. So I do have a few new people who have popped in. The reason why I am playing on FS17 and playing Goldcrest Valley is because in today's PC testing list, this map has made it to it's just made it to the testing list, so this map will be coming eventually to Farm Sim 19, so I thought I'd show it off to those who didn't play 17, because I had a few other ideas what I was going to do tonight. This is the third option. Oh, he's got a channel, Dirk. He just doesn't bother putting anything on it. He's happy just doing what he does. Where is it? I thought it wasn't this far back. Okay, maybe tabbing. There it is. That's the one I want. Yeah, see, he's not... Yeah, he's not worried about putting stuff out, dude. He's happy just helping out other... Well, you know, Brianna, in 17, Giants... They were better about their testing, for one thing. They've released a lot more broken stuff in 19 than they have in 17. And I can't figure out why. I don't know if they have, I don't know if they have a lot of, different people doing their testing now, if they've gone through some changeovers in their staff or what, but I liked both. Both games have their pluses and negatives, really. So, and I think Farmer Min has gone to watch Old Timer Dave, because if he answered me, I didn't see it. You like the sky more in 17? Yeah. Well, this is a Giants map, so this was, this was base game stuff right here. A lot of people actually are still playing 17 over 19, which is, I mean, it's all personal preference to me, really. I like both. In 17, you could not buy and sell chickens. The eggs did not appear magically in little boxes. The chickens you have are just what you start with, and that's it. As a matter of fact, let's run over to the chicken coop right over here. See, the animals are already pre-placed in 17. Well, Dirk, once it's fixed for 19, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do one night, I'm going to do 3 streams of the same map. I'm going to stream Westbridge Hills from Farm Sim 15. I'm going to stream Westbridge Hills from 17, and then I'm going to play Westbridge Hills for 19. Show the differences throughout the different versions of the game, and then start my live stream Let's Play series. See the +1 there on my screen right there is going away? You run around until you see the egg on the ground like this. When you get close enough, you automatically pick it up. And that's how you collect the eggs in, 15 and 17 both. You kind of play like it's Easter, only they're not hard-boiled and they're not colored. They're not pastel, at least. Got a lot of brown eggs in Farm Sim for some reason. I mostly see white eggs in my lifetime. Noisy little mother cluckers, aren't you? There we go. Jump the fence. So when they get it fixed, I thought they had it fixed, but then they broke other stuff when they fixed it. They broke other stuff when they went to fix. See, first they had floating trees. Now I heard something about a floating house. So your farmhouse when you start is floating now, or something like that. I haven't even checked it out since the update, because if it's broken, I'm not even going to bother with it. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Does it have balloons on it? There's no hot air balloons on this map, at least, Brianna. It's not like a map like Old Timer Dave is streaming. He's probably on that Wild West 16X tonight, isn't he? Oh, the floating house. Yeah, I don't think this is the movie Up. I catch what you're talking about now. Turn on the baler next time, Rob. It works a lot better that way. There we go. There we go. See? I get my field fertilized at the same time, and I can hire a worker. So I don't have to worry about driving straight up these swaths to pick up straw. I didn't have it lined up just right, so I missed a little bit, but close enough. I've got so much straw I can probably sell a bunch of this, to be honest. Nope. Come on, back up. There you go. With the pickup down and the baler turned on, it doesn't want to back up very easily. There we go. All right, babe. Take it easy, my friend. Outlaw Buck, if you have a chance, why don't you drop your Twitch link in my chat? Everybody, Outlaw Buck is, he's been streaming, well, mostly Sussex Farm for FS19 over on his Twitch channel. So make sure you check out Outlaw Buck. Give him a follow. Tell him I sent you. Good friend of the channel. Hey, no problem, Dirk. Thanks for stopping in. You don't know how? Okay, Outlaw Buck 1847. So look for that on Twitch, you guys. Give him a follow. Because he's on Sussex Farm, which I have done on here. So yeah, are you putting stuff on YouTube as well? Okay, yeah. So click on Buck's name and subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. Absolutely. The Straw Harvest add-on, Cecil, is coming to 19. They're working on it, and it might come to console for 19. Yeah, that's true, Charles. How you doing? But yeah, the straw add-on, I've been playing with that on 17 on PC. My PC, I need to do some upgrading before I can stream from it. But the add-on pack, which is just a wonderful, wonderful pack, is coming to 19. They're working on it. So, for those of you who did not play 17, actually I think most of them are on YouTube, Brianna. It's about half and half, I guess. Yeah, right, Joe. Let's just put it this way. With the kind of money that you put into your driving setup for ATS with the wheel and pedals and stuff, I'd put that money into my computer before I bought a wheel and shifter and stand and all that stuff. But that straw add-on pack, you can turn straw and hay into pellets. The pellets sell real well, and it adds them as a feeding option for your animals. It's really cool. It comes with a cool, comes with like 3 different kinds of balers, one round, one square, and one that makes pellets. It comes with a building where it turns the pellets into pallets. It comes with a sell point. What am I waiting on? I'll tell you what I'm waiting on. The money. As soon as I have it, which actually should be soon, hopefully, I'll be doing some of that. All right, Holloman, thanks so much for stopping in, my friend. There will be nights that I'll try and stream a little bit earlier when not everybody else is streaming, so that some of you people who have to go to bed earlier than I do can still make it. Really appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for the sub. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out if you can, if you haven't already. Appreciate it if you would. You have not completed your task, you dum-dum. Fine, I'll finish your work for you. It's so hard to find good help these days. Oh, that's okay, Brianna. Hey, ODF. No, but see, I had told you I was going to stream on Tuesday last week, Brianna. And I had every intention to, but I was feeling like crap. And I was going to stream on Wednesday, and I still didn't feel quite up to it. So Thursday night, I was just like, you know what? I got to do it. So I forced myself to stream, just like I forced myself to keep my language clean on here, saying things like dumb instead of the things that I want to say about some of these AI workers. But, you know, that is something, to get back to your question from earlier, Brianna, that I just thought about. The AI in 17, I liked it better than the AI in 19. If I had traffic on right now and a worker was approaching the road, the cars would not stop and just sit there and watch like they do in 19. Why they do that in 19, I have no idea. It's dumb. And then they honk at you when you're nowhere near close to them. So that is something about 17 that I liked better. Still dislike the whole farm sim thing about if you're in a big harvester and you run into a little tiny piece of junk Prius, that you're going to go flying and not them. Apparently, simulator and realism are not quite the same to Giants. So where I am at right now is the main farm that you start with in Farm Sim 17 for Goldcrest Valley. There's your house. There's no sleep triggers in 17. You just set the time to like times 120 and then stop it and put it back to where you want it when it's daylight the next day, if that's how you want to do it, if you don't want to play at night. So that's something about 19 that I like better than 17. I have quite a, well, I mean, I have access to quite a few, because there were some good ones on 17. No! There were plenty of good ones on 17 Brianna. One of the other YouTube people that I am friends with. I know you've seen him in like Clutch and Farmer Min's streams. Tiny426. Tiny still plays 17 quite often as well. So if you haven't already subbed to him, make sure next time you get a chance, sub to his channel, because you'll see some good stuff from 17 on his as well. And I'll keep going back and forth to it too. So if you want to see more of 17, that he is a good source to see some of it. A Volvo. I did have a Volvo in ATS for a while outdoor. They're not bad trucks. Their get up and go is pretty quick. As far as that goes, they don't take very long to get up to speed. I will give that to them. And they're kind of a smooth ride, but out of the two, I would definitely pick the International Lone Star. That is a better truck. Well, I didn't say it was my favorite Newell. I just said that the friggin' Lone Star is better than the Volvo. Keep up with the times, dude. Hey, Frosty. But then again, Newell, you're a Patriots fan, so what do you know about good taste? I am a Kenworth man myself, Cecil. I was just comparing the two low-end brands for the base game in ATS. It's Kenworth, then Peterbilt, then International, and then Volvo. You know what? I don't need more straw. I'm not going to bother planting more yet. Yeah, Newell, my taste in football has gotten me in some trouble lately. Just ask Min and his Vikings about that. Yeah. Oops. Let's see. Let me get rid of that grass that's in here. Not much, but I'll do it. There you go, Brianna. Either you have good taste in football or you live on the West Coast. My brother's a big Steelers fan, Joe, so unfortunately I can't argue with you on it. Brianna, I grew up in Northern California. I grew up in that area. So you're talking my stuff right there. ODF, you better be careful. I got plenty of wrenches in here. Start talking about soccer, man. We'll give you some time out in the corner. I just cleaned that up, you messy cows. Jeez. Fine. Clean you up again. Min. Right where I need you to be. I was a fan, Newell, but my horse kept drowning. I used to play. Now as soon as I get done doing something else, these things are going to be kicking out even more grass. Doesn't matter what you feed them, they're always going to kick out grass. Where in 19, they kick out silage. Go figure. I watch women's beach volleyball, men, but that's an entirely different conversation that I probably shouldn't bring up in a live stream. Yeah, so, okay. Let's mix some TMR. Fun stuff. Let's see. Not much talk about your beloved sea chickens there, Cecil? What, people in Washington don't even like the sea chickens? Somebody want to throw up the throw up emoji, the puke emoji, after hearing Newell talk about a Speedo? Ugh. I just lost my appetite for the next week, dude. Thanks. I only got one. Okay, this is going to take forever if I do it this way. Well, there is a arm with a rocker on it, Brianna, from part of the CSZ pack, or as the Canadians and Brits call it, the CSZ pack. And it has straps for picking up pallets, bales, whatever. So that's what I'm using to help pick up bales because it's console. There's no super strength. I could use the auto-load bale trailers, but I'm trying to get a specific number of bales, not just as many as it picks up in like a couple of seconds. So down you go. Come on. There you go. bale forks are, yeah, they're alright. You want to see me use a bale fork? I'll use a bale fork. Let's take this to the store and get a bale fork. Why not? I think I bought those to try something else for a change, and they are a little tricky. Because I saw somebody else use it, and I thought, oh, I'll give that a try. No cop, no stop. Come on, pedestrians. They talk to you in this game. Except for in Goldcrest Valley. They're howdy, partner. There you go. See? They don't do that in 19. But the people actually talk to you in 17. Yes, it does, Brianna. Yes, it does. Did Outdoor Farmer just give us permission to time him out repeatedly? I mean, like, seriously? Dude, don't ask for those things unless, you know, you actually want them. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this and get a wheel loader for this job. That's one thing about 17 compared to 19 is if you're here and you sell something, I might have Brianna, but I lost count. Is if you're in the here to configure or directly sell a vehicle, you sell one thing, you have to go out and go back in 17, especially on console. In 19, you can keep clicking it. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. So let's go over here to wheel loaders. We'll buy the JCB. Nitro Dad, hey, how's it going? It's apples and oranges. I mean, I guess maybe not apples and oranges. Really, 17, if I want anything wheel loader, it's all in one, menu. You see, you got all your vehicles and your implements in one menu. Where in 19, you've got the categories at the top where it goes vehicles in one, tools in the other, so that's one thing that's a little different. Of course, that's just farm sim in general, with the exception of the mods that you can have. There's not a lot of difference between console and PC. It's all about the difference in mods and slot counts. If it wasn't for the slot counts and it wasn't for the difference in mods and being able to have You like the sounds better? Okay. Oh, the fun from Clutch's stream has carried over, my friends. Outdoor farmer, as Clutch said would have said earlier, you got Mind. As far as bale forks go, if you don't have this in 19 and you use bale forks on like a wheel loader or a telehandler, and you're not using this thing, yeah, you should. Because it has teeth that go out and lock them in place. Let's see, I've got 4. Okay. Already got 1 in there. There's Clutch. He's still around. Yeah, our target du jour tonight, Clutch, is outdoor farmer. That trailer right there that I am filling up holds 64,000 liters. And how I have it set up in my mixture for total mixed ration is 4 straw bales, 6 hay, and 6 silage bales. Only right now I will be using bulk silage because I have silage in the bunker over there that should be ready to go. So, and this should be, I'll jump in the tractor here and take a look in a second. Should be 24,000 liters. Boom. 6 bales. Now I'll need 4 on these straw bales. You know, Clutch, no, this is the one I told you about earlier, Frosty, that is in the testing list for PC, and hopefully soon. Wait a minute, I thought I had Clutch as a wrench. Oh. Oops. Well, he's not a Smurf, men. So, you are able to oh, K-Bot's in here too. Wow. I'm telling you, Brianna, I get all the cool peeps. I get Clutch, I get K-Bot. You have the ability to handle the downhill spiral, Min, if you so choose. I have no direct control over what you do. I could have taken 4, actually, because I need 4. I need more than 64,000 liters of TMR. I know that, but I'm going to do 64, but I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch as I mix a whole bunch of TMR. I'm going to jump in the pickup truck in a minute here, the Lizard pickup. Min wants you to use your wrench, Frosty. And Clutchbot is sitting right there laughing at us. Come on, Frosty. You know you want to. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. says 12, but it should be, yeah, it's 16. Yeah, there's 4 there. So I'm not going to sit here. There she goes. Oh, Frosty and Min got him. Oh, that's great. That's kind of like earlier tonight when Clutch and I think it was Min and I both got somebody. I knew you'd enjoy that, Frosty. See, sometimes you just gotta do it. There's Blue. Hey, Blue. After I mix, the TMR, I'll jump in the truck and do a little 6-wheeling pop map tour of this here map for those of you who have not seen it before. Let's see. See, what did I say? I'll go do something else and I'll come back. All right. Well, I'll be working on TMR for a little bit, Brianna. So I'll try and wait until you get back to do the map tour. How's that? So you go grab your tea, and then I'll take the map tour. How's that? Heaven forbid I keep my viewers from their tea. Man, I know. Last 2 nights I've been like, alright, all I gotta do. Actually, last night I did change my mod folder. And I'd be ready to stream. Come on, boy, this is compacted pretty good, or something I want to pick up. Yeah, I know he doesn't. I know he streams like 1 time in like a few months, and all of a sudden it's 2 nights in a row. Jeez, who's this guy think he is? The streaming I can't wait to do, Nitro Dad, is when we're testing your map, your next map. That's what I'm looking forward to, my friend. Once we get our hands on that bad boy, I can't wait to check it out. You might do another stream tomorrow, Cecil? Okay. Are you streaming mostly on Twitch, or are you on YouTube, or are you doing both? Because I want to make sure I send people to the right place. How is that Westby? That's Westby, Wisconsin, isn't it? Nitro Dad? How is that? I think that's the one I tried when it first came out and didn't have numbers on the fields or something. There was a map that came out, I think, around that time, and it might have been that one that didn't have numbers on the fields. Yeah, that's why I didn't keep it, because it seemed, maybe it was just me, but it seemed incomplete, but maybe it was just the early. Is it better now? Because you edited it, or because they just updated it themselves? Probably both. ATS is going to YouTube. All right, Frosty, we'll be here. So if you guys want to see him do his ATS streams, click on Cecil right there. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Uh, well, yeah, Nitro Dead. It was a nice looking map, but yeah, no contracts, no field numbers. Definitely glad there was no course play back then, because it would not have worked. Because you gotta have field numbers. Yeah, I hadn't even noticed that. Well, you couldn't hire a worker, huh? Yeah, right. Well, probably not, because no field numbers. So yeah, it's new version has more self points. Um, one of the modders, one of the map authors, Brianna, who is very good, a guy by the name of Bullet Bill. He originally made Lone Oak that Oxygen David converted for him. He didn't do. Okay, I need a little bit more silage. He didn't do maps for 19. He didn't like the way they made some of the changes. He made a private map for 17 that he's finally releasing for 17. Um, Hopefully he comes back for FS21. I don't know. But Bullet Bill is a very good map maker, and he's going to be releasing that map. And I believe Farmer Min and I are going to, at least the two of us, maybe more of us, are going to try and jump on that bad boy. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Good to see you. So yeah, there are some people making some stuff. Like I recently for PC, um, uh, I'm seeing some mods for 17 on PC. Uh, I won't be streaming it on my channel, because until after I get my computer upgraded, then I'll do some PC 17 stuff. Um, I think she said Drunk Bob's, and then you just added the extra O out of habit or something. Because I don't miss boobs. I would hurt myself if I did. But oh, of course, Kevin, of course. Yeah, those are beer goggles, Nitro Ed. Definitely. But in answer to your question, Brianna, Farmer Min and I are both looking forward to that map, and I believe he might want to do something on maybe we'll do a live stream. I know I would join in on that for PC. Uh, on that 17 map. So once it's released, absolutely, Kevin, absolutely. I'd been telling some of my subscribers for the last couple of days that I was gonna stream tonight, and I haven't streamed in a week. Otherwise, I wouldn't have streamed because uh, Dave is streaming right now. Yeah, he was on there last weekend. Uh, Brianna, he was on there last weekend. So you can find it. It's in the title on the stream that he did. It was a good time. So I'm gonna run over here. That's one thing about this truck I made sure I added as an option was the flag on the back window. I have a lot of equipment on here. I probably need to sell some of this so I can figure out what I have. Oh yeah, I follow Eustace, or yeah, Atomic 67G or whatever. Hi Frosty, welcome back. You're just in time for the map tour. We'll start over here at the shop. So here's Morgan's Massive Motors. Insert your own double entendre joke right there. Has Grizzly Bear been doing them? Okay. But yeah, if you want to do something live stream wise, Min, on that map when it gets released public, I am in, my friend. Of course, there's the sell and customization point you guys saw me use earlier. On this map, these buildings, they're just decoration. They're not interactive except for the ATM right there where you can take out a loan and repay your loan. On the mining and construction economy map, which is a much different map than a normal farming map, you can mine gold and you can sell it there at the bank, which is kind of fun. The Goldcrest Arcade. For those of you who played 19 and had not played 17, in Ravenport, there was a sign on the highway for Goldcrest Valley and the Maplefield Mill. Okay, yeah, that sounds good, Min. Yeah, if he gives permission, I'm definitely in. Well, this is the map that it's referencing. Come on, keep walking, pedestrian. There you go. So I'll take you guys for a little drive. Some of these fields, like this one over here, I've grassed over because of all the cows I'm raising on here. But I did show you guys the PDA map. 17, one of the new things for when they did 17 was the trains. And this map is good for using the trains, because actually one of the sell points you can only sell by train. And it's down there around that curve to the left. So yeah, there is a sell point that you can only reach. You can see it through the trees there on the left. You can only reach it by train, which is kind of cool. In Farm Sim 17, there was gold nuggets to collect, and if you swim out across the water from over here, you'll see there's an island out there. And that's where some of the nuggets were hiding, is out there on that island straight out in front. It's kind of hard to see, it kind of bleeds into the background of it. If you look to the right, that orange building is a silo that you can use with the train, also for extra storage. But yeah, see here, this island right here had some gold nuggets on it. In 17, since the animals were pre-placed on maps, there was really no limit to how many animals you could have in a pen, where there are limits in Farm Sim 19. And there's also a limit in 19 of how many animal pens you can have. But there were no placeable animal pens. Okay, man. It's a fun game, Kevin. It is a fun game. And about your message about your grandpa, my grandpa, the last time I spoke to him was a month before I graduated from high school, and the last thing he said to me was that he was going to be at my graduation come hell or high water. And he passed away suddenly from a heart attack a month before I graduated from high school. So that graduation for me was a very bittersweet moment. So I know exactly what you're talking about. It's tough, but the pain fades to where you have mostly the good memories, and those are what you want to cling to. So just hang in there, buddy. Here's the sawmill. You can sell your logs here. The wood chip sell point is around the corner over here. I have no idea how much of this is going to change in the 19 version, guys. But there's the wood chip sell point. There's the right here with this crane that I rarely ever use, is where you can sell the logs by train. And then over here, we'll go around the building, is the mill pond sell point, where you can dump the logs into the water and sell them. Well, there was a map for PC in 19 that was based off of this as well. Farmer Min did a couple of streams on it. It is a very cool sawmill, Nitro Dad. It really is. But there's the sawmill. We'll go up the hill. I just like this map better than Ravenport for some reason. I don't know, it's nice and green, and a lot of trees. Yeah, that is for sure, Nitro Dad. The mill pond, I wish they hadn't gotten rid of those. Those were fun. Nice big field over there. Did ODF get timed out again? Oh, he's back. I do not have an Xbox One. Um, I'm on PS4 tonight, and that's the console of choice for me. Oh, man. Uh, so this is just like the power plant. There's um, not much to do in the regular map here. Um, there were some gold nuggets hiding on here. That was something in 17 that I really enjoyed, was the gold nuggets. You get a nice view. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like below freezing there. So yeah, that would be perfect. Little hypothermia, pneumonia. What's outdoor? No, it's fine, Kevin. I had the very first generation Xbox, and it just wasn't my thing. I'm not one of these, uh, I'm not one of those guys, who is so rah 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 about one console over the other, or a PC elitist over console, or anything like that. For those who like Xbox, play Xbox. For those who like PS4, play PS4. If you like PC over those, great. Doesn't mean that your way is, right and everybody else's is wrong. You just like yours better. I'm not one of these put a sticker on my microphone PC elitist guys. And Min knows who I'm talking about. Prius driving buttholes. So there's the bottom parking lot for the uh, power plant. I'll take you to the waterfall later. I might have already passed it. It'll be fun to play in 19, I think. Gas station. Here's another train depot. Storage and whatnot. It's definitely one. It's definitely one worth checking out, Brianna. Yeah, it's a nice one, Nitro Dad. I prefer it to Ravenport. I know I said it before, but I prefer it to Ravenport. You want to see the map again? Sure, I did show it earlier. Maybe you missed it. I will show the map again. There we go. There we are. So that's what the map looks like. As you can see, we are up by field 8. Oops. Which is right here's where we are. I'm trying to remember the Maplefield Mill. Oh, Okay, the Maplefield Mill is the one where you can only go to by train. And that is the other thing. Well, it's a 2x map because it's a base game map. Like Field 5, which is right where we're next to, the biggest field on the map it's pretty good size. Of course, I merged it with Field 9, so it's going to look even bigger. Because Field 9 is it's the right length, but it's just a sliver. So I went ahead and merged them. Okay, Kevin. Yeah, you take care, buddy. Uh, Thank you for stopping in. Always appreciate it. You take care. But so Brianna, when you see the sign in Ravenport for Goldcrest and the Maplefield Mill, um, obviously Goldcrest is where I am right now. The Maplefield Mill is the sell point I told you about, that you can only go to by train. So those are the two things on the sign in Ravenport. Let's go over here. Oh, I haven't merged them on this one. Okay, so here's the in-between. So here's the area in between. To the right is field... 13. Okay, yeah. Okay. So this is field 9. And it goes to about right here, I think it is. And then the rest of it, this is field 5, which is the biggest field on the map. And it's fairly decent size. I mean, I'm driving, 60-something miles an hour across it. And it's taking me a little bit, So it's decent size. I mean, if you put like poplars or potatoes or sugar beets on here, you're going to be on here for a bit. Which, by the way, I don't recommend doing because, no. It did look smaller on the map. I didn't zoom in because I wanted everybody to see the whole map. If I zoomed in, you'd be able to see just how big it was. But like I said, there's the other train station. If we go down here, whoa, caught a little air. See, there's water towers where you can fill water from the train, which is kind of cool. But if you look over here to the left, right here, we'll take a little flip over here. Here's the pig farm. I don't think I have any pigs right now. It doesn't look like I do. I had pigs, but I think I sold them. And then if you go down here a little bit farther, there's the biogas plant. As I drive off the road here. I'm driving like clutch all of a sudden. Yeesh. So here's the biogas plant. There's the digester. It comes with 4 nice long bunker silos. That's right. Clutch is the second best. I am the best. Clutch is second best. He's just got his numbers confused. He's using Canadian math, so it happens. If you go down here, there's a back way into the main farm, and there's the main. I'll show it off. The main train station with the storage point. More storage. Here's the trains. In 17, they don't drive on their own. There's a PC mod to get them to drive on their own. But normally they're only where you leave them. See, there's the train. The other one, I have another spot on the tracks, apparently. Over here, across this field that I planted grass in, I did that with a lot of fields. Here's where the sheep are on this map. Here's the actual entrance to get across the tracks. I kind of just went off-roading. Yeah, there is a mod, I think it's on modhub.us I found it, called Loco Stop. It stops the trains. You might want to look for it. But see, here's the main farm where I was earlier. See that red barn's where I was selling those bales earlier, those straw bales. There's where I was earlier, though. I use this field to store these great big silos. Those are placed, obviously. They're not built into the map. So we'll go back up and finish our tour up this way. Up, we'll go past the pigs again. There's a biogas plant to the left again, so you guys can see where we're at. See, there's the pigs. Pig food storage things over in the field to the left that I placed. Well, there's, these trees are all over, there's not really any good dedicated forest areas per se on this map. There's trees all over the place, obviously. So if I went down there to the right, around that curve is the main farm where I was at a little bit ago. Ooh, sugar beets. Those are fun to harvest. You can drive a semi or tractor with a water tank down there and get free water, because that's something about 17 that's different than 19. Is if you're getting it from a water tower or something you place, yeah, that's true, NitroDad. You didn't have to, you buy fields in 17. You don't buy plots of land, so you can cut down any trees. In some areas in 19, it'll say you don't have access to this land, but you can still do it. But you're not supposed to be able to. But a lot of the water in 19 is free, but if you go to like a water tower in 17, it charges you money. But if you go down to like the river down there to the left and get river water, it's free. So like if I took a water tank to a placed water tower right now and filled it, my money would go down. Not very fast because I have over a billion on here, but yeah. So if I go to the right, that takes me back to town. I'll go over here to the left near the edge of the map. Another one of the larger fields on this map is right here. It's fairly decent size. The Winston Tree Nursery. Just take a little look around here and just show you some of the stuff they have placed in here. A lot of this is just decoration. There's not really a lot to do here, especially once you find the gold nuggets. But that was the thing about 17 with the nuggets, is you could explore little secret areas of the map that people put in when you were looking for nuggets that you don't need to do in 19. There's no exploring the map to find hidden little Easter eggs and gems and stuff because you're not looking for gold nuggets. I guess Giants thought it was too cheaty or something to put in nuggets and then have people get $1 million automatically in their bank when they got all 100 nuggets. There were like coins in 15, and you got like yes, there are Easter eggs on Ravenport, Brianna. You are absolutely correct. Um, but they're in 15. You get like 200,000 liters of like every crop in your silos for finding all of the coins. Um, I liked the nuggets because you got to explore the map. We'll take this road up here, go up yonder, Another very large field. I have not extended this field. It is the size that it is when it comes. So, there are some big fields, but like when I showed you guys the map, since I was zoomed out, it didn't look as big as it could be. There's a manure sell point right there, a crop sell point right here. This is Mary's farm. Yes, Mary's farm. And then here is the livestock market. If you wanted to be immersive, I guess you could back in all the way, but obviously, as you can see, the yellow and black barriers right here. This is where you can come and get your animals if you don't want to pay the delivery fee. So that's that, and then here's a nice back way back to the main farm, or back to where I was before. This is where I started tonight, picking up straw, picking up bales, and then I said to worker to cultivate it, and it looks like he actually did a decent job. Surprising enough. I need to get him going on this field right here, apparently. Scattered all over the map, you will find these water troughs. These are also a water purchase point on the map. Over here at this house over here in 17 is where you sell your eggs. I showed you guys earlier, I ran around in the chicken coop and picked up the eggs. I currently have how many? Oh, I am, Min. You and I are we're close for second. We're like tied behind Clutch in his eyes. I have 71 eggs in my backpack because I walked through and collected eggs. So if I walk through this little chicken egg symbol here, I will get $1,214 in eggs. So that's how you sell your eggs in 17. Alright, Cecil. Take care. I know it's tiring work driving 5,000 miles a day. Worst driver in Farm Sim? That would be Outdoor Farmer. I'm just kidding, ODF. Maybe. 71. I had 71 eggs, Brianna, and I got $1,200 for them. So that's not too bad. So that, for the most place, I can show you where the spinnery and another gas station and the bakery sell point are real quick. There's a gas station right there. There's no delivery jobs in this like there is in 19, because the mission system was all field work, and you wish, Outdoor, you wish. Um, so, you know, oops, my finger slipped again. Dang fingers. There's another ATM right there. But there was no, and another egg cell point back there as well. That's right. See, right there. Look at the logo right there. But if you look around, should see a building with a big dark colored ball of yarn. Hello, lady. How are you? And that would be the spinnery. Oh, what was it? Valley Crest, I think. They like took two of the names from Goldcrest Valley and swapped them around. It was a 4X map, and the town was taken directly from Goldcrest. Goldcrest Valley, Valley Crest, you know. Min did a few live streams from it. It's a 4X map for FS19. The town is pretty much the same, and then the rest of the map around it is uh, much bigger, obviously, because it's a 4X instead of this being a 2X. But here's the bakery sell point. So if you find Valley Crest, Brianna, it's not a bad map. It's worth checking out. And then I think over here another block or so is the spinnery. Maybe might be across the river. Looks like Mrs. Aussie has just gone live, so I'm probably going to stop this pretty soon so, you know, we can do, you know, so some of us can go over there and watch if we want. I would like to see some of the things from 17 that they took out for 19 in 21, like the no limits on animals, because I like doing very large dairy farms. But with the placeables, I don't think we can. I think that's what Nitroid would probably, you know. Yeah, they did do a lot of good with the sell points on this map, Nitroid. But I'm guessing, and you would probably know, it's because of the placeable system why we can't have an unlimited number of animals in 19 the way we did in 17. Would you agree with that, Nitroid? But see the big ball of yarn up on top of the building? Here is your spinnery sell point. Right here for your wool, and of course in 19 would be cotton as well. So if they don't change too much in the conversion, that's where you'd find it. And back to our left is the cow barn where we've been feeding cows. I know there is one to extend how many. Oh, thank you, Frosty. And Frosty actually is planning on doing some streaming on. Are you going to do ATS on Twitch tomorrow? Is that what you're hoping for? All right, Charles. Were you planning on streaming Twitch for ATS tomorrow at some point, Rusty? Or were you going to try and go on YouTube? She has done one stream and she's going to do more. So definitely, if you guys have not, give Frosty a sub. I'm trying to help her as much as she's been helping me. She was my first YouTube. Okay, she was my first subscriber, which is why she was uh, my first wrench. And we try to help each other grow each other's channels as much as we can. Here is another cell point up here. And this is Gomez Ridge Acres. So, like I said, Mrs. Aussie has gone live, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop now because I've gone about almost an hour and 45 minutes, so that's not too bad. Got a little bit done. Got to go show you guys around the map, show off some of the parts of this map that I really like. Might have missed a few things, so there'll be a little bit to explore. Hey Dave, how are ya? Yeah, well, you know, I'd been telling my subscribers for a couple of days that I was going to stream tonight, and, you know, didn't want to, you know, miss out, so. My next stream, I don't know. It depends. I might be doing some things with Farmer Min on Hazard, hopefully in the next few days. We've been doing a lot of trucking, and I don't stream that. Yeah, sorry I missed it, Dave. I will watch the video and give you a like, though, for sure. Hopefully in the next couple of days, though, Brianna, maybe, let's see, today's Thursday, so maybe Saturday or Sunday. I want to give a chance for Farmer Min to get a stream in on Hazard because he wanted to do one the last couple of nights, but he didn't want to compete with Clutch. So, all right, Outdoor, all right. Oh, she's not live. She's just did a video. Oh, okay. Just noticed you caught my meat. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Brianna. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I am going to go ahead and stop. I've been going for an hour and 45. It was a blast. I will try and stream again in the next few days. And I tell you what, Brianna, if I am not in somebody else's stream just before I go live and see you there, I will hit you up on Twitter and let you know when I am going to go live. So I know I gave you my Twitter handle not that long ago, so hopefully you followed me on Twitter. But I've got you on Twitter, so I'll tweet you and let you know when I go live next if I don't talk to you before, because you're not on Discord, so I can't tell you on there. So all right, everybody, thank you very much for stopping in. I had a blast. I want to thank Outlaw Buck, Farmer Min, Old Timer Dave, Frosty Rose, Outdoor Farmer, West Virginia Joe, and we've been giving him a lot of grief, but guys, go give Outdoor Farmer a sub. He's a good guy. We just tease him because we all play together on Min's Hazard server, so he's trying to build his channel too. So make sure you give him a sub. Thank you for stopping in, Nitro Dad. Brianna, thank you again. Okay, Dave, I'll try and stop by and say hey. Yes, he is, Nitro Dad. Yes, he is. So Thank you guys. Thank you for being a good sport outdoor. I know we were having a little bit of fun at your expense, but we didn't mean it to be malicious. We were just having a little bit of fun. Um, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out, or the dislike like two other people did, I guess. Whatever. Um, Hopefully they will comment and let me know why they disliked it. But don't forget, if you watch this as a video, to leave a comment. I try and reply to all of them. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Good night.